like the confluence, like you're saying Mahakumbh, it's a confluence of all these rivers. Never seen a confluence of physical security people and the cybersecurity people coming together.
Cybercrime business, it's like almost $8 trillion, $9 trillion.
Oh yeah. The most important part is communications. If you go out and tell the world openly, you admit it honestly, hey guys, listen, we got attacked, okay, but you don't have to worry about it because your data was encrypted or whatever it is. Please, you don't even have to change your passwords. Don't worry about anything. We've taken care of this. I think your stock prices will go up. Not hacking your device, but hacking your brain. The most important device.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's more about that. Because in the investment scams, it is just not like the senior citizens, because digital arrest is a lot concentrated on the senior citizens, but in the investment scams, there are people in their 20s, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Morning Ritesh, warm welcome.
Thank you so much. Such an honor and a pleasure being with you.
Thank you, pleasure is mine. Okay, so we are heading into ICE 26.
Yeah, I know it's pretty cold. Abhi baraf ka time to aa hi gaya, hai na?
So,
May snow.
So what does ICE 26 stand for? Any idea?
Oh well, if it's not this baraf, then and with you in picture, I'm sure it has got something to do with cyber and electronic security.
Yeah, so perfect.
The I is, I'm pretty sure, I know you said innovation, but I hope it's international so that we have many international speakers coming over here.
So it's innovation in cyber and electronic security.
Amazing.
It's very much like the Mahakumbh of security, where professionals from physical security, electronic security, cyber security, OT security, ransomware specialists, incident response specialists, privacy specialists, they will all come together under one roof.
Amazing.
And we will exchange ideas, we will challenge dogmas, we will create new ways of thinking.
I think this is a brilliant initiative, because never before we've seen like the confluence, like you're saying Mahakumbh, it's a confluence of all these rivers. Never seen a confluence of physical security people and the cybersecurity people coming together.
And thank you for agreeing to support this, because we have to get some fresh thinking, otherwise events have become very routine, very monotonous. So you will not only be invited, but you will also be shaping how the event will look like.
It will be my honor. Thank you so much.
And we're getting a lot of other experts.
Great.
But good. So Ritesh, how do you kind of call yourself? I think you call yourself incident. I know you don't like to be called a cybersecurity expert.
No, there are no experts in cybersecurity.
Okay, so great. So can we call you incident response specialist, ransomware negotiator? I mean, that's very specialized. Maybe data privacy specialist. Does that describe you?
Yeah, I mean, these are the kind of the works that I do. So I specialize in these domains, but definitely I'm not an expert. I don't think so. People are still experts, because the way cybersecurity is evolving, nobody can claim to be an expert, because every day there is a new threat, there are new modus operandi, there are new technologies, there are.
And the day you start thinking you know it all, that's the end of it.
You know it all, that's the end of the day. That's the end of the career, rather.
So, I mean, let's take ransomware. I think it looks the most exciting.
Oh yeah, it is.
How do you kind of do this ransomware negotiation? Whatever you can share.
Okay, so whatever I can share as such. So firstly, people think that negotiations means it has to be only related to finances, to the money, whatever their demands are. That's not true. It's just not that. It's also at times when companies call me to negotiate for time, they have the backup.
I mean, time is a very precious resource.
Yes, so they have the backup. So the company has been infected with the ransomware. Okay, there is a downtime and all. Now they have the backup, so they want to restore it. Now, why would they want me to negotiate then in that particular case? Because I then go and talk to them in such a fashion that, listen, guys.
So you actually talk to them?
Yeah. I have to go onto the dark web. There are some chat tools, apps are there, like talks and all those kind of things. So, we go over there, we try to chat with them. So firstly, we need to figure out which gang it is.
These guys are like very scary?
They're not scary. They're very
they put you down.
They put you down. They insult you. They talk to you in a very mean fashion and all. You
have to kind of retain your patience.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I think patience is the superpower of a negotiator.
Absolutely. You can't get offended. You can't, because one wrong mistake and then it's over. So I have to.
And trust is important on both
trust
sides.
Trust is most important.
The guys who call you and the guys you're negotiating with, even if they're bad guys.
Yes. So what we have to do is, we need to figure out whether they really have the data or not. Once they have the data, what kind of data they have, because there have already been multiple breaches of the same organization. So sometimes what they will just give me like the old data. So here, so the negotiation also involves that I tell them, okay, listen, I am going to get back to you. I am going to pay to you. Just hold on. Now, why we ask them to hold on? So that they don't go and leak out in the media.
How long does it take?
Well,
I mean, is it like one day, 2 day, or it can?
Sometimes it's taken just like 3 or 4 days, and but otherwise a month, 2. The longest I have done is around about 3 months. It took that long also. Yeah. And you need to be awake all night, because daytime they are not communicating. When it's our night time, that is the time when they are communicating.
So they also have working hours.
Well, yeah.
And
every human needs sleep.
And do they keep their word once you give them what they want?
Not necessarily. That's the reason we say that the chances are like only 50.
So there are good bad guys and there are bad guys.
Yeah, there are worst bad guys also.
Okay. So there are bad guys and there are worst bad guys.
Okay. They can't be called as good guys. If they were good guys, they wouldn't be asking for a ransom, right? No good guy can ask for a ransom.
Okay. These days, states also call good terrorists and bad terrorists.
Oh my God.
I'm reminded of a very old joke which somebody said. So there was this President Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
You heard, very iconic president.
Of course.
And somebody told him, sir, this Daniel Ortega, this dictator of Nicaragua, he's son of a bitch. And those days was like, USSR versus USA.
Yes.
And he says, shut up, he's our son of a bitch. So that's why
no beeps in this, huh? No beeps over here.
Yeah. So yeah. So let's let's get to. So what does you are the founder of B4 Web Secure Cybersecurity. So what does it do? What do you do actually?
So our company specializes first, in incident response. That is our forte. Incident response, and then
so
data
something
privacy.
happens, you are the kind of first
responder.
responder.
We are the companies. We are the first responders. So any incident, whether it's small or big.
And you help companies, you can help police, you can help everybody.
I don't go for the police. We are mostly for corporates. But of course, there are many individuals also who come to us. We try to help them out.
Very super specialist kind of.
Yeah. So the police, we go, it's only when there are these organizations who been victims of ransomware, and there's another threat which is called as the business email compromise scam. So the biggest business of the world, is actually in the cybercrime industry is business email compromise scam. The kind of billions of dollars it makes through the frauds, even ransomware doesn't match up to it. The second one is ransomware.
And I'm told that this whole cybercrime business, it's like almost $8 trillion, $9 trillion.
Oh yeah.
It's like India plus Germany GDP.
Yeah. It's a nation in itself. Of course, it's
I mean, if you leave out probably US and China, it's probably the third largest economy.
You are absolutely right, and that's the reason terrorists, drug mafias, they all are putting their money into cyber crimes, and that's why today we have so many gangs, the digital gangs as we would call them, that they are flourishing a lot. The chances of arrest are like 0.0001% as such. And these are the gangs who are unlike those mafias and the drug market syndicates where you would find them concentrated to a particular nation. These are all spread across. And one gang member doesn't even know the other gang member.
And other than, say, incident response, what else do you do?
So we do
ransomware negotiation, you said.
Data privacy.
Okay, privacy is the next big thing.
Privacy is
lots and lots of, from GDPR to our own DPDP.
Unfortunately, it shouldn't have been the next big thing. I think this should have been there from day one. The privacy
should have been right.
Yeah, it's a fundamental right. It should have been there from day one. We have woken up now, and now we are calling it the next big thing, which is, I think it's pretty shameful also. Because as a nation, if we have this kind of, 150 crore of population, privacy should have been the first thing for a nation like that. And you look at, so today when we talk about cybersecurity, when we talk about other things, what are we actually talking about? We are talking about protecting the data. What's there in data? The information. What kind of information? Mostly it's private, right? So this should have been from day one, not after almost 25 years, because 2000 was the IT Act that came. I wish the privacy thing was there at that point itself.
And I think all nations are now have discovered the virtue of data. So everybody
yeah.
is on to kind of data localization or data sovereignty.
Yes, that is there, but no one is like, respecting our data. I am giving the data in good faith that you will take care of it. But here what's happening, you're doing analysis on it, you're using it for marketing, you're selling off the data.
And sometimes, data may not be required. Let's say you've gone to buy a cough tablet, let's say. Why do they need your phone number? Or if you've gone to buy vegetables or groceries, why do they need your phone number?
Yeah, I think so, as individuals, everybody should do one thing. Whenever they're going to buy something and people are asking you for your number, I mean, when you're buying shoes or clothes, just refuse it. Because they're not taking it, just for the sake of it. They're going to process that particular data. So you have a number, you have a name now, okay? And that's the reason, if you see, why are you getting so many harassment calls, like, these spam calls and this and that. But the other thing, if you look at the crimes that are happening, let's take the biggest example right now, what is happening, the biggest threat in the country, digital arrest. How does he know so much about you?
And
because the data is sold.
Is it a media hoax, or is it really the next big thing?
Big. No, it is the big thing. But bigger than that are the investment scams that are happening right now. Because in the investment scams, it is just not like the senior citizens, because digital arrest is a lot concentrated on the senior citizens, but in the investment scams, there are people in the 20s, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s who become the targets.
So let's spread the threat spectrum. It is very wide, diverse, diffuse, complex, amorphous. I mean, I can use adjectives.
Yes.
I mean, threat can probably come from far or near. It can come from outside, within. It can be cyber or physical. It could be combination. So can you tell us what are the kind of key threats that you are? I mean, both the one which come on television and which don't come on television.
Well, television people, the news channels people, they just pick up those, whatever is trending, like a digital arrest or, a little bit about related to privacy. Like now, if Sanchar Sathi should be like installed or not installed, they will just pick up like investment scams. But the bigger things are the attacks happening on the businesses. Nobody is talking about that. That's because even the businesses are themselves, the companies are also not talking about it, and this is something
that's because of reputational risk.
I think it is purely because of reputational risk, and it is also because of maybe you think, okay, the regulators will come after you and all. But if you are not going to share...
But my sense is, I have seen that some of the companies have declared and probably their stock prices have not suffered. Because people say, this is a company which is confident about itself. Look, they have apologized to shareholders, they're transparent.
Exactly. And that's why I say in the entire process of the cybercrime, the most important part is communications. If you go out and tell the world openly, you admit it honestly, hey guys, listen, we got attacked, okay, but you don't have to worry about it because your data was encrypted or whatever it is. Please, you don't even have to change your passwords. Don't worry about anything. We've taken care of this. I think your stock prices will go up.
So transparency is a big virtue.
Communications is extremely important.
And asking for help is not a crime?
Definitely not. I think that's the biggest strength somebody can have, that I need help.
So what can we do to, as individuals, as organizations, to keep ourselves safe from these bad guys?
Well, I think the bad guys will keep doing whatever. They are just going to get better and better.
And but they are very tech savvy?
Well, they are tech savvy, but I'll tell you, cybercrime is more of a psychological concept than a technical concept. So when the moment you talk about cybersecurity, you think it's tech. When you talk about cybercrime, it's not
It's
tech.
Attacking the mind?
Yes. So that is what we call as social engineering.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more about attacking the mind. It's more about not hacking your device, but hacking your brain, the most important device.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's more about that. So if you're saying what companies need to do or what, I think, I always tell whether it's the news channels or it is the podcast, that there are 3 tools if you could install. Okay, but these 3 tools or these 3 apps, just download it in your head. Okay, on Instagram there's something trending called as the POV, point of view. So my POV are my 3 tools over here. So first is pause. Don't panic, pause. Whether it's a link, whether it's a mail from the boss, remit me this much fund, or you get a message, your Instagram will be is blocked and all. Pause, don't panic. Automatically go to the second tool, which you need to install again in your head. So instead of O, look at it as zero trust. This could be fake. This could be fake. So for example, if I receive a voice message from you, okay, asking me for something that's sensitive, so it could be financial, it could be data, it could be an OTP, I would first pause and I would say, what if Sam's phone is hacked? It's not him, because using AI, I can easily clone your voice. Okay, so I'll go to now to the third tool. So pause, zero trust, and my third tool of the POV is verify. I'll call up Sam on the regular number. Sam, you asked for some data. Sam, you asked for some money. Was that you? You'll say, no, yeah, my account got hacked. I think if we follow this, whether in your professional lives or in your personal lives, the chances of you becoming a victim, they just come down by 99%.
P0V. That's the Ritesh Bhatia formula.
Oh yeah, that's
For staying safe, Okay, let's talk something little more kind of cooler.
Oh yeah, sure.
So
After all, it's ICE.
Yes. So you have played, you've acted in a movie?
No, it was not a movie.
It was an award-winning movie, let me put it.
No, it was not even a movie.
Okay,
it was a reality show.
Reality show,
It was a
MTV,
reality show.
award-winning?
Yeah.
And you played yourself?
Yeah, I was because it was a reality show, so I played myself.
Just tell us a little bit more.
Okay, so the MTV people and the production people, they approached me and they said, we are coming up with a reality show wherein there are these 13 celebs, and these 13 celebs will come on one show each. You will have to talk to them, understand who are trolling them, and then find them and bring them to the studio in Mumbai. And that was, I said, like, really, are you real? I mean, then I asked them, would something be scripted? They said, zero script. Nobody will be given.
So it's almost like this interaction.
Oh yeah. So I had to, my entire team. So we would meet the celeb would say, these are the people trolling and all. We would pick up, okay, who are the ones who are like really the worst of the lot and all. And then we would just go after them, try to talk to them. So this is what is called as social engineering.
Okay.
So we were doing a cybercrime in short.
So what is the name of the reality show?
MTV Troll Police.
Oh, Troll Police. Yeah. It used to be very famous once upon a time. Okay.
So we managed to get most of them to Bombay. So we contacted around about 60 of them, and from 60 we got 13 actually to Mumbai, and then they had to face the celeb. Earlier they would think, oh, we are there on TV for something good, but later on they would realize, oh my God, this is a trap we fell into.
Wow. So the bad guys kind of fell to the good guys. So good. It's good to have sometimes the good guys having the last laugh.
Yeah, but then these good guys did the bad thing. No?
So you have to kind of beat the bad guys at their own game.
Yeah, at their own game.
And then you make multiple TV appearances. I mean, it has slowed down now. I mean, earlier probably you were more active.
I get tired now. I mean, it's the same thing. You can't keep talking on so many channels as such. So slowed down in the sense, okay, it's there for once or twice a week. I come on some of the other news channels.
AI has kind of made it easy. Everybody's an expert.
Easier. Yeah. Everybody is an expert, and everybody can now just say whatever they want.
This morning I put a post and it really took me an hour. And I find these days, my colleagues are here, they're kind of good to put it in 2 minutes. And they produce posts better than that.
No, but then that you can make it out. It's so artificial.
They all look the same.
Yeah, they all look the same. They all have the same icons. They have those M dashes. We come to know from the M dash, okay, it's ChatGPT. So you don't feel like reading it also. We would want to read your post rather.
So, but I found that it's kind of getting very popular. But maybe people are discerning they kind of.
It's just for some time,
So you do a lot of social work. You also have a Section 8 company, CyberBAP. So a very interesting name. Where did this BAP come from? CyberBAP.
Oh, well, this was like that Archimedes principle, you remember? He was in the bathtub and then he said, Eureka. So I was also taking a shower and I was just thinking, listen, Nirali, let's call it a CyberBAP. So it stands for Cyber Bullying Awareness, Action and Prevention. Yeah, so we have a small team.
And you increase social awareness and all?
Yeah, so we do the social awareness about how bullying impacts you, why you shouldn't be like harassing people or bullying people on the social media, how all your footprints remain online, and how this can be like turned against you also, especially when you have to go abroad. Just look at it now, you know, the US visa, what are they doing? They're saying make your profile open and they're going to go through it. So just imagine, like, you know, if you made some bad comments, so all these are going to even impact you. So it actually impacts the other people, the way it impacted all those celebs and MTV Troll Police and all. So Cyberbar tries to then help out these victims who've been like, you know, because somebody's stalking them or hurting them. So we try to just help them out and show them direction. That and sometimes if we feel they are in danger, like we've got 7 to 8 cases where people wanted to commit suicide. You know, we actually got video calls also of people standing on the edge of the terrace and saying we want to jump.
And you were literally able to pull.
We were able
from
to
the
pull
edge.
them back. Yes. So this is.
Thank you for your service. Even if one life is saved, I think.
Oh yeah. So you know, more than lives, I would also say if one life is saved, but 100 people have got that peace. I think because that's the biggest and the, you know, the richest. You become the priciest thing that you can ever have. You know, money can't buy peace of mind. But if you have that, I think you're sorted. So for us, it's all about making them at peace. Ki no, it's okay. We'll handle it together.
Okay, let's take regulatory landscape. I think all over the world, cybersecurity, privacy, resilience, OT security, all kinds. I mean, all kinds of regulations. Vertical regulations, there are horizontal regulations. And regulators are becoming very unforgiving across the world. So, I mean, your take on, is it stifling innovation? Is it kind of increasing the cost of doing business? Or is it something which is a social good, which is really required?
I don't think so it's social good. I think it's more to do because every regulator is coming up with their own thing. So like, you know, RBI would have one, SEBI would have one, IRDA would have one, Telecom has its one, and now the data privacy has one, certain has. So in that case, what is the point of having certain, no? I think they should be the one. When it's digital data, let it be one, because one attack happens and, you know, the client, instead of managing the incident, he's like full time into this. Okay, I have to reply to him in 6 hours. I have to reply to them in 4 hours. So I don't think so. I mean, it just shows there is no unity in the diversity also. Guys, come together, just make one body, you know, let us be answerable to one body. And then suppose if I take, okay, I am a financial industry, I am into BFSI, fine, then I will give you more details. You can pass this to RBI. It's like, you know, doing the same thing in different formats and giving it to other people. Yes, it's important, we need to notify, but why can't it be that one central body as such? Now the data privacy is also there. So now I have to inform them also in 72 hours. So I think, just imagine the small medium enterprises. मतलब आदमी धंधा करेगा कि ये करेगा? It's like that.
I mean, as real life entrepreneurs, we feel the heat.
We feel the heat, no?
So any message for young cybersecurity professionals who want to join the industry? What are the big areas, you know? I mean, is it IT security, OT security, privacy, incident response, ransomware remediation, or there's something else? What are the areas they should target? Or should they learn AI?
I would strongly recommend get your concepts very, very clear about different domains of cybersecurity. You know, just spend 1 year doing internship for three months in different areas as such.
And are you open to some of the young people?
Oh yeah.
Maybe wanting to. They have a dream to do internship with
yeah. At any given point of time, we always have 4 interns whom we are training, and then we put them, you know, we help them get the placements also in big companies.
Great work you're doing. I mean, we also try to do something like that.
Why not? So, you know, just get your concepts clear, just getting hands-on. Don't look for stipends and all during your internship. Look for that knowledge. Choose a company wherein the people are ready to take you to the next level. They're ready to make your concepts like really strong. Like for example, you are into threat intelligence. Let people come to you to learn threat intelligence, become like super strong. Let people come to me for incident response, become very strong. Then you will be so ready to get into it. But don't miss the AI bus. Without that, you will be like...
And it is like foundational. It is once in a lifetime kind of revolution, AI revolution.
Oh yes, I think this is as big as when the computers came in.
Or say electricity came in.
No, I would say
steam engine.
Yes, maybe it's like that. It is definitely revolutionary. It's going to be there. It is like going to be a permanent thing. So how when people said, no, I'm not going to learn how to operate a computer, today you see where they are. You know, they are so handicapped because of the digital push. The same thing will happen with you also if you're not going to learn certain basic tools of AI.
So let's kind of dig a little deeper. So what will be the impact of AI on cybersecurity? Attackers, defenders, good guys, bad guys.
Good guys will get better. So
bad
will
guys
the
will-
bad guys will become best.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yes, good guys are going to get better, but the bad guys are going to be best at it.
And attacks will be AI led, so defenses will also have to have.
They have to be. They have to be. They have to be AI led because it's now not a man versus man. It's now machine versus machine. So you need to see to it that even you have that machine to go over there. But it is not only defending. I think the entire cybersecurity landscape has to change. You need to go offensive.
Okay.
Yeah, go there, wipe out the infrastructure.
Okay. So if
The
you
way-
attack me, boss, there will be retribution.
I think why should I wait also till the attack happens when you already know there are so many bot farms and all. Finish it off.
I was always in offensive formation in military, so you
Of
remind me
course.
of military
Yeah,
days.
but it should be that way. It is not an era of defense anymore. You gave them 25 years, enough now.
Wow. Oh. So let's talk a little bit about ICE 26.
Yeah, sure.
So firstly, thank you for joining the advisory board of ICE 26.
It's my honor, my pleasure.
And you're not only going to see what's happened, you're also going to shape it. So any quick thought, what is the current security and cybersecurity events and what we can do better? Any thoughts on that?
So I think majorly what we are missing upon as an industry is, the physical security people and the cybersecurity people coming together. Okay. So when we talk about the CCTVs and other things, so many times when we've gone for investigations, we've seen the cameras are not there. Somebody has access without, so access management, identity management. I think these are very, very key areas which I feel cybersecurity people are ignoring. It.
So
We
physical
need to-
security,
Yes.
cyber security, electronic security, OT
Yes.
security,
OT security,
incident response, crisis
Yes.
management, this all BCP, all this has to come together.
everything has to be together. साइबर सिक्योरिटी को आपने एक बहुत राजा बना के रख डाला है, वैसा नहीं है. It is just one another jewel in the whole crown. The entire ecosystem is like a crown, you know. So there, cyber security is one of them. You just can't demean somebody who's in electronic surveillance or somebody who's in physical security just because it's a new area. You feel, oh my God, I'm cyber security. No, boss. We all are the same because at the end of the day, what is the last word? Security. So you are protecting. So in your terms, you can't say, oh, the Indian Army is better than the Air Force and the Air Force is better than the Navy. All three
Everyone
are
has a
important.
job to do.
You all are equal. So same way here, all are equal. Up till now, you all were disconnected. I think, when I came to know about this particular event of yours, this is a unique event, and it's very important that different heads of or different people of all the verticals, they come together this time, Then you can say, oh, I've actually fortified my defenses for the organization. So you need to be together this time.
So this has been a fascinating conversation.
Thank
I quite
you.
enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you
Ritesh.
so much.
Thank you
My
for your
pleasure.
time.
Thank you.